Well, hello, people. How are you? Welcome to another episode of Pteranodon Media's Show and Tell What the Hell. And today we have, yes, you can see this is a Godzilla versus Mothra figure from Neca. Yes. And, look at this beaut. Look at this beaut here. Let me just put this a little bit. There you go. Look at that. Oh, wait, hold on. It would help if I had a little bit of extra light. Light. There you go. Oh, you could see me moving around with this shimmering stuff. Ignore all the bodies. But yes, it's a Neca Godzilla. Look at the package. Nice package with Godzilla and the two little Mothra hatchlings there. The larvae state of Mothra before, or was it the pupa? Whatever. Mothra before it turns into a moth. And it has the movie poster. And I gotta say, I'm very excited about this figure. I really, look at this. A massive egg washes ashore after a powerful typhoon, and greedy promoters seek to exploit it for profit, just as twin fairies from Infant Island, plead for the egg to be returned to Mothra. Godzilla arrives and will let nothing stand between it and the egg. When Mothra appears, will she be able to defeat Godzilla, or are her offspring and Japan doomed? But yes, 65th anniversary Godzilla, and yes, this is from the original Godzilla vs. Mothra 1964 design of Godzilla, and I am going to open this guy up and show you what it's all about. Again, one more time, this is the movie poster, and while I do this, I'm going to talk to you a little bit, and I'll explain to you why I'm so excited about this. Simply put, Godzilla vs. Mothra is probably my favorite Godzilla movie of all Godzilla movies. And I'll tell you why. I just like it a lot. Mothra is, next to Godzilla, my favorite kaiju character. Love Mothra with all my heart. This movie I saw during one of my initial Godzilla movie marathons. It's probably one of the first that I did actually see, that I recall seeing. Everything else was just a big Godzilla blur, but the one that it really stuck to me was Godzilla vs. Mothra. And I remember just having a very human, emotional response with it, because I don't know if you've seen the movie. Have any of y'all seen the movie? I hope so. It's a very, very nice little story, and one of the finer Godzilla pieces, one of the finer just monster movies out there. It's got a lesson, it's cautionary tale. It's got some tragedy, but it's got a lot of hope and joy. It's got some scary scenes. It's got some funny scenes. It's got some very good music. It's just the one that really, to me, it's a masterpiece of cinema. Godzilla vs. Mothra, and a lot of people probably wouldn't think of it as like that, but it's just an all-around fun and entertaining movie as well. And I wish, I haven't actually gotten the Toho Blu-ray box set yet. Broke man over here. But we'll see. We'll see maybe sometime next year. I know it's been down. Now, Godzilla, first of all, let's talk about what I'm having issue already with. Just the joints. But that's come to be expected with Neca. The joints are not healed yet. Let's put the tail on real quick. Let's get him in his little tea bath here. I drink from this, by the way. Tastes like Godzilla. No, there you go. Yes, that's what I'm supposed to do first. I was going to actually try to warm this up. I'm going to kind of stick this in here, though, while that is going on. And we're going to take a look at the top of Godzilla's head. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to get this, because this was a very, next to the 1954 Godzilla, this one comes 10 years later. This is a very iconic, quintessential Godzilla. And it's just, he's not too cartoony, not too angry, horrific, and this is about the time where Godzilla um, was more recognized as a neutral or heroic character, or force of nature. But this is a time also where Godzilla wasn't getting too goofy yet, and I do appreciate those movies yet, still. But it's yeah. If you look at it by today's standards, it does look like a silly, corny movie. And yes, but when you um, when you subject yourself to the verisimilitude of, sorry, trying to get that thing in there. Oh, this is a really highly segmented tail. This is not a. This is a newer tail. This is not a wired tail. This has one right here, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna count this again, folks, because this looks like really, really well hidden too. One. This is not one here. It looks like it could be one, but here's the first one here. Oh well, no. If you count the top one, big piece. Two, three, four, five, six segments of the tail. So very, very posable. And let's put this cup away. Very good. Ow. Okay. So here he is. What's the deal with Mothra? I'm probably going to get like a heater or something because I know there's some articulation in his legs and I could probably get some better poses out of him. But, you know, Godzilla's never been the most dynamic poser, but he does have this rough knee. I always get scared with these kind of joints just because when they're fresh out of the box and it's cold outside, it was freezing actually yesterday in Texas. Yeah, it may get some breakage here. And nobody likes breakage, right? And it's hard to put some of these joints back together, even if you are a customer, as I don't like myself. But let's get a little bit close up here. And how is he? Look at that beautiful, beautiful Godzilla. Yeah, hey, pretty boy, how you doing? Yeah. And he has a very, very highly detailed jaw. I'm gonna gut even further into the face and show you a little bit more of what we got here. Yeah. Eye roll Godzilla. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Man, I like these figures because they're so posable. It almost makes me feel like actually doing my own little stop motion movie. I know a lot of people do that, but we got some really good detail here. Really, really good. Now, I am uncertain if Monster Arts. I tend to ignore Monster Arts because I just can't afford them. But I tend to ignore them for the most part because I can't afford them, and I just can't keep touch. I don't even know if there is a 64 version of Godzilla yet, and how it would stand up to this. But for the price point, this is. I mean, you're going to get this for somewhere between 20 to 30 bucks. I got this guy at Target, and he's already out. They're putting him out already. This is a very nice Godzilla. I would like to use this as a custom because this would probably be one of the better versions to use for if I wanted to make a Imperial version of Godzilla. So there you have it. Very nice. Let me know if you have any questions, by the way, with regards to his posability and issues and what I may be forgetting about this. He does have a nice little belly twist, baby. So yeah, let's it's so fucking great. I love this Godzilla. It looks like almost straight out of the movie. And with me back in the day, if I had any sort of Godzilla toy, whether it was an Imperial or if it was a like a Trendmasters, and they weren't really accurate, that was good enough for me. But we live in such a wonderful time right now, where let me talk about his breath too. Shit, we live in such a wonderful time now that we have the ability, and wonderful companies like Neca can actually provide us with this wonderful, and hats off to the sculptor, and they could provide us with with an array of characters that are very true and accurate to their on-screen persona or on-screen depiction. And let me move this back a little bit. This is a little bit, the other ones, some of the other, this is different because look how it has like a little clip kind of thing right there that just clips on, I'm guessing. Is the tongue movable? No, the tongue is not movable. In the head, I don't think so. I can't move it. If I'm incorrect, then sue me. But let's get another. Yeah. I feel like listening to the soundtrack now. Listening to Ma na 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 na. I'm serious. I still confession time. When I watch Godzilla versus Mothra, I do shed a tear. It's, to me, it's one of the movies that I'm like, I get really emotional, and it's usually during. Well, I don't. If you haven't seen it, then there's parts that that are just very just heart wrenching, and I don't know. But let's compare them to some of the other Godzilla figures that I've come out with a toy line. Actually, let's get this one out of the way. Just compare paint jobs. This is one of my custom Godzillas that I did. Yay! Look at me! Yay me! And let's get let's get the NES Godzilla there. Let's get 1954 with some poster action here. Oh, the tail fell off. That's the problem. Sometimes the tails do fall off. 1954 Green Godzilla. Let's get I don't know. Where is it? Let's get here. Let's get some Burning Godzilla. Hey! I like Burning Godzilla. Hey! How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Just to show you how he compares to the other ones. The modern King of the Monsters, Burning Godzilla. Let's get my stupid one out of the way. Just to get all NECAs. I got a lot of NECA Godzillas here. He's one of the bigger ones. I don't have my King Kong vs. Godzilla toy handy. I wish I could show you, but he is about the same size, actually. And if not, a little bit bigger. Now, the King Kong vs. Godzilla, the plus side on that one is that the posability is a little bit better. I may dip this guy in some hot water, or warm water, to get those joints all loosey-goosey there. Hold on. And back, and back, and back. And here is the... oops, he's not that big. He just looks like that on camera. He's about the same height as the Shin Godzilla, who has that wire thing coming out there. And, YouTube censored his mouth. It looks like something. Who knows? But yeah, he's about the same size. This is still probably, these three are my new favorites. I still love my King Kong vs. Godzilla. And you know, who am I kidding? I love them all. I love them all. Let's get an Imperial Godzilla in there. How about that? Let's get over here. Where are you, buddy? Yep. So, here's your classic Imperial Godzilla. Oops. You want some of this fire? No. You know, I may actually try to do some castings of the Godzilla fire. Fire. Atomic breath. Sorry, people. Since I was a kid, it's like, Godzilla breathes fire! Yes, just like everything else, I am always slightly askew with my references. I'm just generally inaccurate. But that's okay. I got the general idea. One more time with the Imperial Godzilla. He's actually about that. I forget how tall Imperial Godzilla actually is. But yeah, there you have it. Let's give you an idea of what he looks like with all the other Neca, Neca, nayca Godzillas. Nuka. Neca lecca hi, Neca hiney ho. And let's put him away. But yes, highly, highly recommend it. Again, I'm still trying to find the perfect base for doing a custom Imperial style Godzilla. I do like this. I don't know. I think I may go with the 1954 if they go down in price. Again, oh well, let me bust out a Mothra. Now this isn't the Mothra from the original Mothra movie, and this is definitely not a modern NECA articulated neeca Mothra, but this is a Bandai one, and they still look good together. Hey, buddy. Lady. So, yeah, pretty cool. They go well together, I think. Oh, Mothra. Stay on there. Whatever, Mothra's never going to stay. But you get the idea, folks. This is a very nice Godzilla toy. I'm finding this guy at Target. He's popping up. Pick him up. If I wish they would have given us some sort of like free download or something. Maybe that's the wave of the future. You get a free download movie with your purchase, especially with a movie like Godzilla vs. Mothra. I still have the DVD version, that really weird DVD version that came out in the early 2000s. I think I have it on tape somewhere, and I have it recorded somewhere on some old VHS. But yeah, I mean, very impressive figure overall. Again, can't recommend him anymore. Feel free to let me know what you think about this. All right, guys and gals and everyone else, thank you so much, and we will see you later on.